Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. It's a very bullish day in the market. We got some huge news this morning. Elon Musk tweeted out that you can buy Tesla vehicles with Bitcoin. They're not going to cash out the Bitcoin they earn or get as payment, and they're running a Bitcoin node. Very bullish news. Also, we got news that Goldman Sachs has thrown their hat in the ring for a Bitcoin ETF. Huge news. So we're going to break it down. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, friendly reminder, I have a free weekly newsletter. All crypto knowledge and insights, no spam. Link in the description. Be sure to sign up. Once again, it's free. Now, guys, here's the tweet from Elon this morning. You can now buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. Tesla is using only internal and open source software and operates Bitcoin nodes directly. Bitcoin paid to Tesla will be retained as Bitcoin, not converted to fiat currency. Guys, this is so huge, and it's going to spark massive adoption from other companies. This is another green flag for the tech industry and other companies, that you can accept crypto as payment and you don't have to cash it out. You can hold it on the books, and also these companies could end up running Bitcoin nodes. In addition, Elon said pay by Bitcoin capability available outside the US later this year. So it's only available for US customers at this point. Now, obviously, we know Bitcoin was added to Tesla's balance sheet. Elon broke the news in February, and they put $1.5 billion in Bitcoin on their balance sheet. They could be buying more. But once again, big adoption news. This could usher in other major companies to do it. I know, obviously, Michael Saylor did that Bitcoin for Corporations, the Bitcoin for Corporations initiative, the respective event to teach CFOs and CEOs how to do it. And then he spoke to Elon, and Elon went ahead and did it. Now, here's a screenshot here of Tesla's website, and you see Bitcoin as an option to order your respective Tesla, guys. Huge. Here the block said, based on the Bitcoin payment details that the block has seen, it appears Tesla generates different Bitcoin addresses each time for different buyer orders. Tesla also told users it currently does not accept payment in digital assets other than Bitcoin, and would require potential buyers to send to exact Bitcoin for their orders in one single transaction. The support for Bitcoin as a payment method is not surprising, as the electronic car maker said in its February filing that it was planning to accept Bitcoin. So huge adoption news from one of the really popular and well-known companies here, and Elon is really setting a trend. And Michael Saylor weighed in. He said, shareholder value creation comes from holding and appreciating asset Bitcoin over a long period of time. It is logical for every firm, both public and private, in the Bitcoin industry to do the same thing Tesla is doing. Corporate treasuries should hodl Bitcoin, and I think we'll see more. The question is, who's next? Is it Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Google? We will have to wait and see. Michael Saylor said on multiple occasions he sees Apple or some of these folks getting on board soon. It wouldn't surprise me, guys, and I think that respective news will send the market parabolic, especially when they have more cash reserves, Apple and Amazon's and so forth. And that would be, really the legacy tech companies jumping in and really set a precedent there. Now, we are still on track. According to the Bitcoin stock to flow model, you can see Plan B's chart here. Obviously, we're headed to new all-time highs. We're expecting $100,000 plus this year. We'll see how things go. That's not guaranteed, but we've made it past $50,000. Bitcoin is really building support levels over 50 at this point, and patience is the key here, as Plan B stated. Now, another example of why you need to be patient and the big money jumping in. Goldman Sachs to offer a note tied to an ETF capable of investing in Bitcoin. The mega banks are here, and they want the lion's share of Bitcoin in the crypto market. BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, all these guys are here. All the Wall Streeters are here. And they want all of it, right? They don't want to miss out on this train. There's money to be made here. So Goldman Sachs has filed a note with the US SEC regarding the ARK Innovation ETF, an exchange-traded fund capable of investing in Bitcoin and Bitcoin-adjacent technology. The note states the ETF is an actively managed exchange-traded fund that will invest under normal circumstances, primarily at least 65% of its assets in domestic and foreign sovereignty equity securities of companies that are relevant to the ETF's investment theme of disruptive innovation. According to the filing, the disruptive innovation line hints at the potential investment in Bitcoin that is further described in the filing. The ETF may have exposure to cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin indirectly through an investment in a grantor trust. The ETF's exposure to cryptocurrency may change over time, and accordingly, such exposure may not always be represented in the ETF's portfolio. Let's see here. The note makes it increasingly apparent that Bitcoin is considered an investment-grade asset, as large institutions like Goldman Sachs include financial instruments involving Bitcoin in their portfolio. Traditional financial figures' perception of Bitcoin changes. Guys, this is bullish. This is so bullish. And what we've been seeing, I tweeted about it today, there's been a trend of companies putting their filings in for a Bitcoin ETF, which indicates that we could potentially see the approval of one or more Bitcoin ETFs this year. And as I've talked about on this channel ad nauseum, that will open the floodgates. You all have possibly seen my interview with Matt Hogan of Bitwise. I interviewed him a month ago, and Bitwise is trying to get a Bitcoin ETF approved. And he talks about why this is important and what it will do for the market. It will open the floodgates. There's a lot of capital sitting on the sidelines, guys. I don't think people realize what's happening here. That's why everybody wants an ETF. And the first mover advantage will obviously get the lion's share. So Goldman Sachs has a strong position. Remember who they are from a money, power, and political influence standpoint. A lot of these guys go work for the government after they're done. So we will see who gets approved first. And with Gary Gensler, a guy who knows about crypto coming in, I think this might be the year. And it will coincide with the bull market to get us to new all-time highs. Now, here's some bullish news. Lolli, I personally use their app here. You can see I have it here, and I have a referral link in the description if you want to use it. I use it when I shop and I earn Bitcoin. I've earned probably, $100 and something in Bitcoin cash back from just shopping, buying stuff I normally would buy. And I think some of you use it. Well, they've raised some money. And look who's some of the investors. Serena Williams, tennis star, right? Backs $5 million round in Bitcoin reward startup Lolli. Williams leads a pack of notable investors in the e-commerce firm, including her husband, Alexis Ohanian, and a handful of prominent YouTubers. So this is very great to see that people from traditional finance and even just different aspects of life in different industries are investing in companies that are supporting crypto. It's huge news, right? And we're going to see more of this. That's why I always say, we are still early from the adoption curve standpoint. Sure, it not as early as we were a year ago or 2 years ago, but we haven't hit that tipping point of mainstream adoption yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. So people entering now are still in a position to make returns, but obviously you got to have a good long-term outlook on this. Now, Miami is becoming here the city of crypto. And I interviewed the mayor of Miami. You guys have seen that? Well, the world's largest Bitcoin mining conference is moving from Los Angeles to Miami. This is great news. And it's from the Miami Herald, and they want me to pay to view it. Well, that sucks. Well, the point is Miami is becoming a crypto hub. We saw the Winklevoss twins meet with the mayor. The mayor is looking to have people get paid in Bitcoin, accept tax payments in Bitcoin, and potentially putting Bitcoin on the city's treasury reserves, guys. Huge news here. And if we have cities and companies adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet, you know what's going to happen. We're going to see new all-time highs continue. And he tagged, Jack Dorsey, Anthony Pompliano, Chamath Palihapitiya, the Winklevoss twins, Brian Armstrong. This is looking very, very great. I would love to try to make this conference. I'll see if I have everything in order, vaccine, all of that good stuff. Finally, to keeping an eye on the digital economy here, Jamaica's central bank to pilot CBDC beginning in May. It's happening, guys. CBDCs will pop up around the globe. You guys have seen my interview with Chris Giancarlo, where we talked about the digital dollar. I interviewed him a few weeks back, and it's coming. Every respective country, and you may say, well, why is that important? Well, it will further bring the knowledge of the blockchain and tokenization on the blockchain and things being in digital wallets, which benefits Bitcoin and the crypto market, right? And interoperability with these CBDCs as well. So it's pushing people to the digital world, which Bitcoin and crypto already lives in the digital world. So this will benefit the crypto market as a whole. So very bullish news, my friends. This news from Elon is huge. I don't think people realize what's happening here. And once again, major green flag. Same way Paul Tudor Jones was a green flag, MicroStrategy was a green flag. This is another major green flag. Meaning that it's okaying, it's removing the taboo factor and the idea of, oh, well, should we be thinking about Bitcoin and crypto? Should we add it to our balance sheet? Should we be investing in it? It's clearly going to remove that narrative and change the narrative. So big news for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market, right? More money coming in, guys, more investments. So be patient. As I said, we're on track here, as you can see, and patience is the key. Especially if those of you who've been here a long time through the bear market, you understand this. Those of you who are new, patience is the key. So guys, what do you think about this news? Would you buy a Tesla with your respective Bitcoin? Let me know. Leave a thought, your comments in the description, in the comment section, and hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.